when I was here a few months back, Vikrant had just gone for a first set of sea trials. Now, several months later, the ship is ready to be commissioned. Joining us, a very special guest, the commanding officer of Vikrant, Commodore Harike. Wonderful day ahead for you when the ship gets commissioned. The preparation over the last few months must be incredibly intense. Tell us about that.
Vishnu, as you would remember, last time you had come, that was the first sortie, and in a way that was a milestone that nobody had thought that we would be able to achieve.
Right.
22 plus touchdowns, achieving full power trial. From then we have come a long way.
Right.
We have put through paces all the machinery to the extremes. We have seen trials where the ship did extreme maneuvers. All the systems, equipment have been put in through the various requirements of acceptance in varying sea conditions, temperatures and environmental condition. And more or less, as you can see, that we have done 5 sea sorties of extended duration, more than 5 days each of them, and few extending more than 8 days.
Yeah.
So that in itself speaks a lot of our preparedness with respect to the upcoming sorties and integration with the fleet that we intend to undertake.
Yeah, and so let's talk a little bit about that. Of course, the red letter day will be when the first MiG-29 lands strapped on board Vikrant. But that process, there's a build-up to that process, and a lot of that has nothing to do with the aircraft. It's the ship, it's the various systems, and the teams that operate all of those systems. So, is there a lot of training and ahead of that event?
Indeed, as you said, it's one step at a time. So while I said that the systems are in place, trials are in progress, these trials have to be juxtaposed with the aircrafts, helicopters in varying conditions of weather, day, night, wind speed on the deck, how many aircrafts at the same time that we can operate. At present, the wind envelopes are restricted, bare minimum. That will be expanded. So there's a paces that we go through. While that is happening concurrently, the ship's crew would be put through various training programs. External audits will be undertaken. We would go through written exams. We would go through drills which would enable us to take in even eventualities that may happen. Nothing would happen, I'm sure. But nonetheless, we have to be prepared. So this would be the build-up for the ultimate acid test of taking aircraft on deck.
So the aviation complex, which is a Russian aviation complex primarily, and that is absolutely critical, for you to be able to embark on these fighter aircraft. Last time I was here, that was in the process of being installed. Is that ready to go?
Absolutely, Vishnu. We have come a long way, as I said. All the Russian equipment is in place. The acceptance trials is in progress, but it's a graded trial. We have to see a step-by-step, incremental putting through to the extreme. And first go, we don't put it to the extreme. So this time that we from commissioning to the first touchdown would be that where we see that all the Russian equipment would be put to the extreme trials, and all the checks would be undertaken, rechecks. We would have to present it to the external agencies. They would see how the system performs and will it be able to take the shock, miscalculations. So it's a process which would be taken in a very systematic manner, keeping safety of flying operations as an overhang. Other thing I would like to apprise you, why this Russian system, this thought may have crossed your mind. That is to have similarity with Vikramaditya. So this gives us immense flexibility of interoperability and ability to operate in tandem, which would be a great feat for the Indian Navy.
Yeah, that'd be a massive force multiplier.
Absolutely.
A ship is only as good as a crew, and now you've had several months to work together with a very large group of sailors and officers. Tell us a little bit about getting the team all together. I mean, that must be a huge challenge for you on a daily basis.
Oh, you touch my heart. The crew is very close to my heart. They are the best that could be brought in at this place. And if you recollect, from the first sailing itself, majority of systems were operated by my crew.
Yeah.
And over a period of time, they have slowly got mastered it. One part is operating it, other part is maintaining it, and the third part is to undertake defect rectification.
Right.
So we have come a long way from just operating to undertaking maintenance schedule to undertaking defect rectification.
Right.
And today I can say with absolute confidence that the crew is completely charged up, ready and trained
Yeah.
to operate this platform.
And for your family, it must be an incredible sight to see you as the first captain of this wonderful warship. What does it feel for your family for you to be here leading all of these sailors and officers?
I would say that the adage goes, the wind behind the sail.
Right.
And who is this wind? The families are these winds, and without them, a Navy sailor cannot be at sea. So their support, their steadfast support in fact, is critical for all of us to be at sea. So when we are at sea, the Navy has come of age, the systems are in place, but the family is a indivisible component of the naval fraternity, and they are behind us
Right.
in this endeavor.